please put your hands together for Shaine Laine!
How's it going? How's it going, everyone? I have always wanted to be brought up right after a bestiality joke. It reminds me of home, you know. That is how it is. It's my first time in Canada, and I am just I am legit amazed with how awesome this country is. Okay, like this is just really, really cool. I will say, I am tired of all of you people as I walk down the street shouting, Justin! Oh my God, Justin Bieber! Yeah! No, I've had 2 of those, actually. And I'm like, I thought you hated him as much as we did, okay? Like, I am quite confused. I am really confused with it. You know, Justin Bieber actually cannot enter back into the country because of your new law. Anytime I go to a new place, I always want to look up the laws of what is happening there so I can see how stupid I should be. And Canada now has passed a law as of 2020 that you cannot enter the country if you have a felony. Yeah, I'm educating you here while I'm here. So he cannot no longer come back, and I just realized how like the timing works with that law. It came into effect during 2020, and in the States, there was someone who got out of office and could no longer be pardoned as of 2020. So I see what you guys are doing there. You are just fortifying your walls, making sure no one of a trump card could come back into it. Making sure he cannot come back. It's freaking wild. I'm excited though. I'm excited to be here in Canada. I am from North Carolina, so it makes sense why I'm performing on a spot called Fat Boys. Southern Smoke. Like, he's from the States, we know where to book him. Make him feel right at home. We got so lovely there. Sometimes I do hide my accent. It comes out a lot. But one thing about getting here to Canada and the Great White North is I absolutely hate flying. Absolutely not. My nerves, I have too much control issues. I always want to do these things. And I was on a plane that actually sounded like a lawnmower. And that did nothing for my anxiety. And like, one question I ask is, why do we not have parachutes on planes just yet? Like, I don't know. You're showing me the little video up front saying, all right, here's the lifeboat. Can it fly, Patricia? We're 30,000 feet in the air. What is a raft gonna do? Magic carpet ride. I do need all of these things, these monitors, this drink cart, if we don't have a parachute. Well, while that drink cart's coming around, I refuse to go out of this life sober. So I'll take all of those. But speaking of that monitor that was on the plane, it did have like a music section. Like you can watch games, you can play movies, have music. And in the music section, it actually had world music, and it had a lot of Indian music. And I say Indian as in from India, not Indian as in you're questioning where it was January 6th. I was in my house on my couch, and on January 6th, I was in home and on my couch, watching my family make an ass out of themselves. You cannot choose your family, people. You cannot choose your family. You can choose whether to call an FBI hotline and rake in some money. They stopped giving me birthday cards with cash in it when I was 12. So this is my revenge. So as I'm like on the plane and everything, listening to the Indian music, basically the plane, the lawnmower one, like this, it sounded like a lawnmower, not like a brand new one like you get from Home Depot. but like lawnmower that you got from Fred's garage sale in '08, and even then it sounded like it was out of date. But as I'm listening to the Indian music, the lawnmower just became background noise, like meow, and that was so much better. Just ignore it. That's the United States way. That's what we do. Like I said earlier, my name is Shaine Laine, which automatically makes me a Disney Channel actor. You see it, right? He laughed a little bit too hard on that one. It's just that, like, that name, this face, definitely traumatized by a mouse. It is how it happened. But I can refresh your memories just a little bit. Hi, my name is Shaine Laine, and you're watching Disney Channel. My mother takes my paycheck for drugs. Classic Disney Channel vibe. It's crazy. I do love how just open and honest and accepting Canada is. Like, that is amazing. I am not used to that in the States. And I do want to take this opportunity to come out to all of you. I love country music. I'm so sorry. And I don't mean country music as in, like, your wife left you and took the truck. But, also, with how advanced cars are starting to get, country music's about to get real interesting. My truck took my wife, yeah. Stay on. But I like country music as in, like, the kind of folky, kind of rooty stuff. Like makes you question a lot about life. Like, if you're not sitting while it's raining on a back porch and you're not listening to at least one banjo and one fiddle, you can't speak to my soul. Absolutely. Let's see. We watch a lot of Disney movies, yeah?
Yeah!
Yeah! Great transition right there. So, watching Disney movies as an adult now, have we seen how many subliminal messages there fucking are? He's like, I've been spoke to by the mouse. Yeah. One of the most, like, just repeating messages that I've ever seen in Disney movies is how great things happen to kids when their parents die. Yeah, like, I don't know if you guys heard the previous joke, the drugs, it's not going well while mama's alive, so let's look at the possibilities. Hakuna Matata, it means no parents. And this message I find absolutely absurd. In Disney movies, the villain is always portrayed as ugly, yet the hero is beautiful. That's not how life works. Example, me. I understand that I look like Cabbage Patch Captain America. Like, when Captain retired, he bequeathed Falcon that shield, he bequeathed me this ass. And gotta handle it with responsibility. Like, I'm not strong, like, I'm Cabbage Patch Captain America, meaning I'm not strong enough to lift a car, but I am soft enough to take a pounding. Oh, the mouse spoke again! Yes! Oh, but, like, I get it. I'm cute, I'm adorable, I understand. But I feel like Mitch McConnell books. Some of you are with me. I'll give you an example of Mitch McConnell and how he looks. See, this is how my emotions and feelings are at any given moment. We could say that my personality has resting bitch face. I understand. If you hadn't wanted to hear Dad jokes, that you would have spent this time with your own father and not here. But I am making up for this connection. So, they're like, we love our fathers in Canada, okay? Like a fuck? Haha, no. I get it, I look like my father should be a lawyer. He was not, he was actually a paranormal investigator. Yeah. And he owned his own business. He has this great slogan, world-renowned ghoster. And I haven't heard from him since. It's okay, that's where I get my paciness from, is from the ghosts. But while he was away, Mama had a little bit of fun with a Ouija board, and now in the spotlight. So that is typically how it goes down. Do we like sports here? Are we a big sports group? I get toxic. I see a Blue Jays hat in the back, loving it. Went to my very first. He's like, he's like, what the fuck's that hat? Oh shit, that's me. I went to my very first Blue Jays game yesterday, and it was absolutely phenomenal. They are now my favorite baseball team because I am just enthralled by the fact that you can stand in that stadium and go, BJ's, BJ's, like, I am just floored with it. Like, that is crazy. Favorite team ever now. If you didn't laugh at that joke, there are two reasons. One, you are either sitting next to family, or you are sitting next to someone who gives a bad BJ. I just really hope it's not the same person, Canada. Like, I understand we're in a Southern smokehouse, but please don't be so realistic, okay? I'm from North Carolina, not West Virginia. All right. That is the deal. But I fucking love sports. Like, sports speak to me. Like, that is how I never had a father, so I had to figure it out with a bunch of men shoving each other against walls and figured other things out, but I'll get to that later. But I freaking love sports. Hockey, absolutely amazing. I'm not going to tell you my hockey team because I want to leave here with alive. So, but watching hockey, freaking goalies, they get into it, okay? Like, they just like, yeah. And I'm not saying that every goalie is a bottom. You're not wrong. BJ's hat, sir, I'm not wrong. But I am saying every bottom is a goalie. That is just that is the team. Like, we don't have a lot of sports teams in North Carolina. Actually, let me rephrase that. We don't have a lot of good sports teams. No. And he understands that is not the case.
The Hornets ain't good.
What was that?
The Hornets ain't good.
The Hornets ain't good, man. Okay. Well, are you from like the States? Are you from North Carolina? What's the
No, I'm from here.
You're from here. I see the Toronto, the Raptors. You just really hate the Hornets. I'm with you. We're connecting on. The Hornets are an NBA team, and they are named after a slogan for the city that I'm from, Charlotte, North Carolina. It's named as the Hornets' Nest of Rebellion, which means the Hornets are rebellious against winning. That is just, it goes from there. Like, we don't even have a baseball team. Like, we don't have an MLB team in the Carolina area. We only have a AAA team. It is the Charlotte Knights. They are an affiliate of the Sir, I'm having a stroke and you did nothing about it. The Charlotte Knights, they are our minor league baseball team, and they are an affiliate Chicago White Sox, also a minor league baseball team. And based on record, they're not doing well. So they also don't have a great slogan as in BJ. So what are they gonna do? White Sox. That is you can't scream a lot of clothing that is involving white in the States. They'll start questioning things. That is the deal with it. Yeah, sorry, I just started my bad. I've actually been working on ventriloquism with public. It has made the gay dating apps very interesting. But you want to look at trick? So that's been that. Let's see. I am also glad that I am here in Ottawa and not like Montreal, Quebec, anything like that. Because I just feel like I could not relate to those people. Yeah. I'm from the States, what you expect. We were taught from a very young age, divide and conquer. That is, I'm losing something, my bad. But it's nothing bad, it's really not. I just don't feel like I'm on that class level. Like, I just don't think that I'm there. Okay? Because, like, to me, in Montreal, with in Quebec, Quebec, however you say it, quack, quack, whatever it is. But to me, I just feel like those people are like the designer Caucasians. Like I called them off-white at one point, and I just don't feel like I fit in there. Like in North Carolina, we keep our rich people in a place called Myers Park, and I grew up in a trailer park. So that is the deal that I have been coming at with it. So I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be performing for you guys. And I do want to come out. I feel like we've been having a good time. I feel like we're here. We set up for it. Yeah. I am a transgender man, so if you have not laughed yet, it's a hate crime now. And I do personally like saying that I'm a gay man first and a trans man second, because it's me, they have to choose what they're more upset about. And there was one time I did a show in the States and in the South, and I did all my gay bits, and I had someone stand up, and they were like, "Hey, listen, son." Penis and penis just ain't the way. Listen here, Cletus. I do have a clitoris, so Hakuna Matata. It means no penis. Exactly, top surgery. I have had top surgery, and that's where they surgically made me a top. And the group is looking at me and laughing a little bit too hard, like, he's dressed like a 70s bottom. What is he doing? Don't worry, you can laugh. Got the vibe there. But it's very interesting, like doing kind of touring around the States and people not knowing anything about transgender in general. And like, I'll do a set, I'll do everything. They're like, so you're trans, right? Well, again, so when are you becoming a woman? And I'm like, no. I did that for 27 years, and it was not my cup of estrogen. But, also am actually in the midst of seminary school. Brother Big Nasty L, my brother in Christ, yes, absolutely. I am currently studying a master's in religious analysis. And it's very interesting because typically that coursework and my people don't get along. I gotta beat the divide, I gotta try to bring that bridge. That is the case for it. But I've been studying so many religions, like I freaking love Sikhism. I've been studying a lot of that. Hinduism, Buddhism. Now, I will say, while studying Buddhism, if this whole karma thing is real, everything that I am doing in this life is so that I can come back in the next with a bigger dick. Because these 2 inches ain't doing shit. Like you know how earlier he was like, I'd rather do a cocaine off a dick? I'm sorry, I'm trying! You can't tell it, but I'm erect right now! That is all I got! I'm so sorry. We all know the song Girls Just Want to Have Fun. This table looks like that. We know that. Girls, they want to have fun. Okay, yes. I have remixed it for anyone who has a penis or wishes they have a penis, anything like that. I've remixed it for all of us. So I'm going to sing it now. And boys, we want to be hung. I'd have to come back like a horse if that was it, but it's better than what I got now. Actually, technically, if you really think about it, whatever size anyone wants, I just gotta open my little drawer over here and be like, all right, now you want a 7-inch, you want a purple one, you want a blue one? You want one that sticks to the wall? Like, come on! Let's get it, let's go! But I will say, like, while studying a lot of the religions, Christianity has been the one that I've been trying to struggle with the most. I personally grew up Methodist, and that means that my mom had to choose between doing meth or dust. Before reading me a bedtime story. And those characters were wild, I tell you what. But I will say, Christianity, it is the only religion where a hung man still gets nailed. So... And boys, we just wants to get down. That's where I lose you! Yeah, I've been transitioning for about 4 years now, which has been awesome. And I just really, thank you, sir. I do want to take a moment and appreciate and just say how validating that experience was for me. Because one, in no disrespect, look at me in the eye. We're here. I am joining you. You're in no disrespect. People that look like that do not clap at transition. Where I'm from in the States. So, if I call you daddy later, just ignore it. I just needed that, okay? That was it. I just needed a moment. Thank you, Papa. But while transitioning, I've just been like having to take testosterone, having to shove a needle the size that I wish was mine. Having to shove a needle that big into my body has been wild. But I'm just honestly surprised that I actually learned something from my mother's heroin addiction. A bit of worrisome over there, don't worry. Not only did she do heroin, she
so happy that I'm no longer there. The amount of people that would come in and just start yelling for no reason. They'd just be like, I want one more sugar. That is like, it makes no sense. Like, why are you yelling at us? We are fucking children. Like, we're not fucking children. For that felony, go to Subway. And then the most recent job that I left, I was actually a personal trainer. Like, I used to work at a gym. Get this physique. Running my mouth. But I absolutely enjoy working out. I love cardio. I love lifting weights. I love eating the right food groups. I love eating veggies. I like eating fruit. I like eating ass. Like, I just all over it. I typically eat the ass of fruits, if you really get what I'm saying. But I will say the reason that I like being so fit and so active and just so cardio-based, doing something, is because no one ever, in the history, no one ever has ever liked trans fat. And, and that is exactly like the true man that I am. I'm going to finish early, people. Thank you, everyone!